Vrouše Berančím. Proč to není Beranově?
Hi,
Beranově.
Sheriff.
Ahoj, mluv.
Hi, Nerissa.
Je to super hra, je? Já to mám rád, tady ty hry. Ne každý, jako diváci to, jako obecně to moc nejede. Jako Walking Dead třeba, ale je to super. No.
Are you okay?
Když otevřeš pusu a něco nám řekneš.
Didn't look good last night. I wasn't sure you'd be.
I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
Musí něco říct, no. Čo ne, hůl.
Huff and puffs. Not many people smoke those.
Tohle opakují už po druhé, tuhle hlášku, čet. Vnímám to. Furt narážejí na název těch cigaret, že nemoc lidí to kouří.
Thanks.
You can start talking.
There's not a lot that I can talk
Proč
about.
sem jdeš jako?
You know that.
So that spell Crane was trying to break. It's not just while you're at work, huh?
Ona to chce nějak říct.
What I mean is, I don't want to waste your time, but I don't want you wasting your own time either.
Back in the dressing room at the Pudding and Pie, I told you what I was looking for, and you found a way to tell me. You sent me to the open arms. Maybe that'll work again?
You can try. I just... Go ahead. It might work.
Ale kdo je začaroval do píči? Jsem na to neklikl, kurva. To nemyslíš
This
vážně.
isn't gonna work if you don't ask anything.
Já vím, já jsem píča, no.
And again, who knows if it'll work anyway. Sometimes we have to find our way through life on our own.
Tak to nějak...
Grasping and fumbling in the dark.
Poslouchejte to, čet. Já jsem na to neklik, tak jsem si musím zeptat.
I used to have friends to help me find my way. But now they're gone. And I don't know what to do.
Are you saying you need a friend right now? You can trust me.
No, ona nemůže mluvit, ty píčo.
What I'm saying is friends matter. And I don't have any left. So I hope you're looking after yours. Are you?
Počkej.
Are you telling me my friends are involved?
I'm sorry. I thought I could do this.
Teď.
I need you to know I want to help, but
But your lips are sealed.
Jsem víc neřekla. Ty pičo, to nakresli.
I'm sorry if I'm wasting your time. I thought I knew how to say it.
Ribbons.
Stuhy. No, na co máte ty stuhy?
Faith 412.
Proč to máte na krku, pičo, sundej to.
Do you like it?
To řekla už předtím.
How can I? It's a tool to keep you stuck in that life. Subservient. That's why you can't tell me anything.
Tak to sundej.
It's the ribbon, isn't it?
Budeš si to pamatovat, jo. Strhni to. No jak psovi, odpoutej ju. Pičo, chyť to a zahoď to. Ten obojek vyjebanej. Sundej to.
Can't we just take
Já jí to
the
nebudu
ribbon
sundat.
off?
No.
Lips are sealed.
What?
You can't. Just
Jo, by to třeba zabilo, víš co, kdybych to sundal nahned.
stay back.
Nebo něco.
You can't do that.
Naštěstí jsme to...
Slow down. It's all right.
Něco by to mohlo udělat,
gonna
proto
do
jsem to
anything.
neudělal.
Please, don't.
Proč, ty vole? Že to jsou nervy, kurva, Mařka nemůže mluvit, vole, nemůžeš jí to sundat, kurva, vole, tak co je? Kresly!
I get it. So the ribbons, if
No.
you take them
Co?
off,
Tak co? To by mohla říct. No kámoša. Pohodě brácho, dáme pivko, cígo, zahrajem fifu, pičo.
If anyone finds out I came here...
Tak se schov.
that's probably Snow.
Ne, to nebude.
Listen, Sheriff. Can you keep this conversation between us? I could be in a lot of... trouble.
I'm gonna have to tell Snow. She has to know
Kámo, což je to svíně, sněhurka.
about the ribbons.
If you have to, just don't tell anyone else.
Ježišmarja, vole, pane bože. Ona věděla, že je tady. A že se držíme za ruku. Ty pičo, tam nějak rámy už předtím. Ty.
Sorry, I just need to talk to the sheriff for a moment. Please excuse us.
1 minute.
I might have a new lead for you, but I don't know how solid it is. Beauty and Beast called the office just now. They said they wanted to talk to you about something. I wonder if they've heard about Crane.
Thank you for listening, Sheriff. You should go on to your next business. I don't think you'll be wasting your time.
Wait, you don't have to go.
To je divný, vole.
That
Vztahy,
was
čau machře.
abrupt.
It's one way to send a message.
What did she tell you? I didn't mean to rush her out.
She couldn't really say anything. The magic
Kurva mi
that
neříkej,
Crane
ta
was
čarodějnice
talking
by to
about,
nedokázala
it's
zlomit.
in
Ne?
the ribbon.
And you can't take the ribbon off.
Ne.
Or...
That's how Faith and Lily died.
Co?
Okay then. Good work.
Jo, takže to jim sundali stuhu a jim upadne hlava. Teď mě to došlo, ty vole, čet, mě to nedošlo, když to řekla. Jim upadne ta hlava, proto jsme vždycky našli hlavu, ty vole. Tak to je hodně psycho, cože. Ty pičoviši, my jsme ji chtěli sundat jako normálně na férovku, normálně by jí ujebala hlava se na zem, ty kokot. Normálně před náma, normálně na basketbalový míč, normálně by to spadlo. Třeba ne, ale jako...
So, about Beauty and Beast. Do you think there's something to it? Is this the right place to look? What could they know about the Crooked Man? Or do you think they just heard about last night?
Má půjčku,
whatever
jasně,
it is, I'm sure they
kráska.
called for a reason. Suppose I better go check it out.
You know, Beauty came to me a while back.
No,
She was looking for financial assistance.
Oh.
I told her there was nothing I could do,
Oh.
and she
Šla za
said
křivým
that meant she'd
ptákem,
have to
no.
go somewhere else.
no jasně.
Bigby, you don't think she meant that she was going to go to the Crooked Man,
Podle
do
mě
you?
tam šla. No.
That would explain why they called.
We need to solve this before something else happens.
Já to
Who
vím.
knows what? I have other matters to attend to.
A jaký jako? Jaký jako? Jako co je jako, co je jako? Nevěřím nikomu. Ani Sněhurce už nevěřím, chat.
Hell yes.
And you didn't want to tell me what you were into either.
Good reason.
Patolové 400...
So that's back on me.
Paťo Lav 404, nebo jak to je? Paťo Lav 404, děkuji za sabík. Víte, děkuji moc. Děkuji za sabík.
And when were you going to tell me? Or were you just going to keep that a secret too?
You know what it was.
Měli jsme poslouchat chvíli, kurva. Jsem aktivní do piče.
Oh. What do you want?
Mě voláte, ne, kurva.
Well,
You called, right? Or, was it Beauty?
why would I call you?
A my jsme nic neudělali, ty debile.
Listen, I've had a shitty
You
night,
think you're
Okay,
the
Joe.
only one?
and I really don't want to deal with the runaround. Snow said you called and wanted to talk to me.
Well, I didn't call. Must have been Beauty. She's been surprising me a lot lately.
Mají špatný vztah.
Can I?
So have you, Bigby.
Jsem nic neudělal, pičo.
Yet, with all the sneaking around and secrets, somehow I'm still the bad guy in this. I've had to hear about it all night long from her.
Who is it? Who's there?
Look, I'm coming in. So, Let's not get into busting down doors today, all right?
It's your pal, Big B.
Piče, ten je nasranej. Jako já se mu nedivím, jako víš co, namulhala jak piča.
Please excuse us for just a minute. Can I talk to you in private?
Yes, let's.
Co to je za hlášku? Yes, let's. Piče, asi neumím dostatečně English.
I guess I really do have the smallest apartment in the woodlands.
Jo, tak ty se nemají zle teda.
What's he doing here? We don't need to bring him into this.
Beast.
Nemusíme ho do toho
I
tahat.
think we can trust him. Not after the way he went behind my back. And then you run and call him
Talk about
again.
living in the past.
Oni si žili asi v luxusu, ne? Kráska a zvíře, nebo jako zvíře byl nějaký princ, nebo to zvíře byl ve vatě, ne?
He was
Vždycky
keeping
asi.
secrets for you.
It was one little thing. Do you
Je no,
want to
Kyrio,
keep
si
fighting
musíš
about
stáhnout.
that, or do you want to try to sort this out?
All I'm saying is we can handle
Hell
this on
yes.
our own. You didn't
Víš
have
jak?
to bring
Enormou
him
z
here.
Fídra, děkuji za 10měsíční resub, vítej zpátky, šéfe, děkuji
That's
moc.
what I called. We'll
Že
finish
to je
this
jako
later.
kontrol, borec je docela
We need
citlivý.
to talk to Big B.
Zvíře byl vatař v paláce. No a ona chtěla asi udržet jeho lifestyle a půjčila si lovové na to aj. Něco vidíte, chat? Už zaklepem, jako už jste to vyřešili. Čau, skundy prde.
Sorry, it's been a long night.
Yeah, you know what they say.
Ten
Centuries
zvíře s náma nechce
of
mluvit.
marriage come with centuries of baggage.
I gotta say, your place
Buďte vděční, že jste spolu staletí, co bychom za to všichni dali.
expensive.
What do you mean by that?
Beast!
No, really, I want to know. What are you trying to say, huh?
I thought you were having money problems, but it doesn't look like you're suffering to me. Is this something about that loan you took out from the crooked man?
Mluvte už.
I didn't know what else to do,
We
so
should deal with this on our own. Bigby's just going to complicate
I
things.
called him here, and I want to see if he can help us out. Why are you being like this?
I'm just trying to do what's best for us.
Well, what kind of trouble are you in? Either it's the money or it's
Nevypadá to,
something
že
else.
money, no.
I gotta know one thing first. What if we did have something to say about the crooked man? What if we talk and you don't get him? And all this comes back on us? We'd be risking a lot. We've seen what happens when you cross the crooked man. And I don't know if it's worth it. If you can't give us certain assurances.
You are in danger. You two need to cooperate so I can get the crooked man off the street. You don't want to be next. But if you'd rather deal with this on your own,
No, please don't.
Aha.
then tell me what the fuck is going on.
Jo, do
You're in
piče.
so much debt? Look around
No.
you. This isn't the way people short on
No.
cash live.
Fetujete, nebo co? Fetujete, vole, berete steroidy, pičo zvíře. Kurva, nasypanče.
We're used to a certain kind of lifestyle, okay? We couldn't just give that
We
up.
never meant for it to get like this. It's just that we had nowhere else to turn, and we got in over our heads.
There's not a lot of
Prostě
work
chtěli
out
být
there.
v luxusu, no.
Who would we be if we just lived like...
No, žili jako kdo, jako my, žebráci, nebo co. Je zvyklý, no, na standard.
Hi there, you've reached Beauty. And Beast. And we're out doing something fabulous.
Jo, fetuje.
Let me just,
A day at the beach?
Hey,
Seeing the slopes?
we're not done here.
I should...
And we can't come to the phone right now, so leave a message at the beep and we'll get back to you as soon as... humanly possible. Beep!
Okay.
That fucking message. I'm gonna come down there and bash your heads in with that machine if I have to call again and hear that fucking message
Okay.
one more time. I've been doing this long enough to know that if you had the cash, you'd have paid by now. So consider yourselves out of warnings. It's time to start thinking about how else you can settle this.
Who is that?
The crooked man's gonna get his, one
Kdo to je?
way or another.
Co to je? Čo?
All I care about is, how can I find the crooked man? Who do I talk to? Where do I go?
Už by měli začít mektat.
The Lucky Pawn. That's where I borrowed the money. The
Taky
Crooked Man's
bojej,
behind
no.
that place. I'd overheard people talking to Jersey about loans before. So, when I needed money, that's where I went. I didn't know what to do.
Wait, who do you deal with?
Jersey. You know, the Jersey Devil.
Oh yeah, that
Jersey
slimy
Devil.
prick. I didn't realize he was back on this side of the river.
And those Tweedles were always going in and out. Probably dropping off a loan payment they squeezed out of some poor fable. But never the Crooked Man. Mainly it's just regular fables. I can see now that it was a mistake.
No
but
tak prodejte tu vázu, pičo, tamhle ten obraz, vole. Kurva, dejte si vole, tapetu, vole, nějakou levnější a je to.
I'm not the only one who goes there, you know. I saw the woodsman's axe there just the other day.
Jo.
It was in a display case.
I guess
Jo.
he's hit hard
Proto má odsaď tu sekeru.
times too.
Fucking Bloody Mary must go through
Nemají
there.
peníze.
She had
Oni nemají
Woody's axe
peníze.
last night, trying to chop my damn head off with it.
Maybe if you go there, you can sort some things out.
I guess I'll go check out the Lucky Pawn. If I can't track down the Crooked Man there, maybe I can make enough noise that the Crooked Man will come find me.
Hold on, Bigby. Don't go there. Sounds like you're just going to get Beauty in trouble.
Co?
And... You know that butcher shop, the cut above? It's the place on Tubman Street. Same block as the baker
Hell
and
yes.
the candlestick maker.
FattyPillowTV.
Well, I've been delivering packages from there for a while. The thing is, it's for the Crooked Man.
No.
And I don't think it's meat in the packages. You gotta understand, I needed work.
Listen to me very carefully. Did you ever deliver to the Crooked Man? Can you give me an address?
No. I delivered to places all over town, but never to the man himself. It never seems to be heading to the same place, but it always comes out of the butcher shop.
Nebylo u té čarodějky náhodou krabice s názvem Butcher.
How did you get involved with this?
Gregy si 48,
Johan the
děkuju
butcher
za resub.
called.
Děkuju.
He had a problem with the refrigeration unit one night. But when I finished, it was your pal Mary who showed up to pay me.
Aha, takže
She
ty
said I
jsi
was
pro ně
reliable.
makal.
She liked that. And it's the only thing I've been able to pick up, and it's still not enough.
Well, you're done working there. If you want my help, this is over.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Pičo, budete žít prostě bídnějc.
I just wanted to provide for Beauty. Give her the kind of life she deserves.
Bezpečný život, jí zajistí.
We shouldn't have to live like this. Scraping to get by.
None of us should.
Nikdo, no to jo.
We were royalty once. We were accustomed to a certain lifestyle. All we want is to make this place feel a little bit like home. You wouldn't understand, Bigby.
No, probably not.
To stačí. To stačí.
So, where are you going? If this all goes sideways, I'd like to know where it's coming from.
Kam jdem, chat? Bude rozhodnutí asi. Abych šel asi, vole... Gregy si 48, ještě jednou svědčí se. Já bych šel do butcher shopu, když tam přímo nosil věci. Lucky Pawn zatím stojí. Tam se něco děje v tom butcher shopu, je něco zásadního velmi.
You know that butcher shop, the cut above? The thing is, I don't think it's meat in the packages.
Nemají tam maso.
The Lucky Pawn. That's where I borrowed the money.
No, tam si půjčila akorát prachy a tady se děje něco trošku halebnýho.
I want to know what the Crooked Man is hiding at that
No,
butcher
co
shop.
tam je jako.
You know, Bigby, once you show up there, word is gonna spread. There may be nothing left for you to
Začne se
see
o
if
tom
you go to
mluvit.
the Lucky Pawn after.
Well, I guess I'll find out.
Wait, I don't know what you're planning to do when you find the Crooked Man, but is there any way you could help us out?
Jak?
What do you mean?
Well, maybe you can make this all just go away.
Co?
We would really appreciate it. What do you say?
Can you help us out?
Jako jak? Jako...
I'll handle it. I'm not gonna let that crooked bastard ruin any more
A vy se
lives.
smontujte, pičo.
Thank you, Bigby.
I'm sure you'll do the right thing.
Tak bys tam taky mohl pomoct, ty pičo, vole. Taková bedna, vole, já tam jdu sám, kurva. By ses proměnil v Halka do prdele. Tak, vole, jsme v klidu, ne? Píči. Mohl být nás bodyguard, takovej ne. Co si pamatuju, tak před 5 lety, abych nelhal, jsme byli v tom řeznictví, to vím. Ale co tam bylo, nevím. Když dáme pauzičku, jak odejde polovina lidí, co tady teď je, takže běžte se vyčůrat klidně hned. Dneska jedem prostě. Dneska prostě hrajem, ty vole. Tady to nevypadá jako, že to je úplně řeznictví, jako moc tady není na výběr.
Empty. Either he's got a whole lot of customers, or he doesn't have any.
Abych řekl, že sem nikdo nechodí. Jako úplně seriózně.
Right.
Nabídka docela solidní. To bych zandal, no. Vypadá úplně chutně.
Not very appetizing.
Chutně zrovna to.
Frozen solid. Who'd want to eat this?
Sněhurka, pičo, zmražená. Já bych nezvonil, jdeme na tajňáčka. Policie, pičo, policie. Ale... Dobrý den, jedna kotletka.
Well, welcome, Sheriff. What can I get for you? You interested in a particular cut?
Velmi specifický.
Let's see. What do we have in stock? Let's
Kámo, už mu nevěřím teď, vím, co se tady děje, vím, že pro něco
see
doručoval.
what we got here. Flank steak on special, New York strip. I can have some wild boar in tomorrow if you like. Sirloin.
I know Bloody Mary hangs around here. I want to talk to her.
I don't know what you mean.
Ty zmrdenek, zkoušej to na mě. On zdrhne.
What you see is what you get. Just meat. You won't find anything else.
Nevěřím tě ani píču.
We do more wholesale and meat packing than walk-up service. I'd like to help you. Really, I would. But there's nothing
Čau, Ondro.
here.
So you don't mind if I take a look around?
Přece.
I guess not.
No vidíš.
Sheriff,
Aj, držu. On zdrhne.
Did you hear that?
Ne.
What?
Oh, I'm real
On to zmáčkl.
sorry.
On to zmáčkl.
I just gotta go check on that. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right
On
back.
zmáčkl ten knoflík.
I just have to go see.
Dělej. Běž. Máš to. Vypni to.
Shit.
No, ty jsi kus kokot. Ale jako mají tady meso.
I got it covered back here, Sheriff. I'll be right out.
Jsi vlk, vole, cítíš ho, ne? Zmrdáme ho.
Okay, I've had enough of this shit, Johan. Come on out.
Just wait in the front. I'll be right out.
On je ten...
Sorry, Sheriff, but you're not supposed to be back here for safety purposes. Come on, damn it.
Co tam dělá, pičo? Běž už, kurva! Čet, já se omlám, že jsem jako jak vztekli dneska, ten Big jak kolikrát. Fascinuje, vole.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Co je?
They're gonna kill me. Oh God, she is gonna fucking
Ona.
kill me.
Co taky nemá na výběr, týpek.
He's gonna get me.
How you doing?
Please, Bigby. Please
Ale on už
don't.
někoho zavolal.
What happened to Sheriff?
Please don't kill me, Sheriff. I don't want to die. Please don't kill me.
Shut the fuck up!
Mluv už, pičo. Už vás mám dost.
I fucking knew it! You are a part of this! You've been bullshitting me this whole time! Where's Mary? Where's the fucking crooked man? I will
Tak ho
put
nech
your
mluvit.
head through that fucking door! Tell me what I need to know, now!
Tak ho musíš pustit. Tak ho musíš pustit, aby mohl něco říct?
You're a monster. A fucking monster. Why are you doing this? I'm not part of their crew. Fuck.
Jo, jo.
The Crooked Man's people. Jersey Devil, D and Dumb, and that mental case Bloody Mary. You want to talk about the real butcher? It's her, not me. This is her place. I'm telling you, they muscled in on me. Took over my storage and delivery a long time ago.
Třeba nemá na výběr taky.
All cause of that heat wave. That summer was even hotter than this
Proč?
one. Oh, I'd let
Stay
Mary
schovávaj.
and those porkers stay cool in the meat locker one day, playing cards, having a great time. I guess they were sizing the place up. Shows what I get for being nice. I'm just a victim in this. I don't know what they do back there. I swear.
Well, we're about to see what's back there. And then we'll see if I believe you.
I knew this would happen. Didn't know when. But there...
Show me. Show us. Nějaká varna. Něco takového jsem si vybavoval. Deliver to. Stock na skladě. A co to je, do píči? Zdrhne. Kamo nám ublíží, nebo něco takhle. Black Forest. Nosebleed. Co to kurva je?
What is this place?
I told you, Bigby. I don't know. They muscled me out. I swear, I don't know
Kecá, protože tam skládal věci, aby jsme si toho nevšimli.
anything
Pičo,
more.
neser mě,
I haven't
chlape.
been back here when it was like this.
Kecá, už mě sere trošku. Zase mě sere.
Warning lights.
No, on neví, že to tam je. A zmáčk... On neví, že to tam je a tlačítkem je upozornil, když je oběť. Oka, ty zasranej hajzle. Čau, Baruko.
It's business. It's all I've ever had.
Damn it, you can't act like you're forced into this and
Aw.
then turn around and help them. They'd still be here if you hadn't flipped
No.
that switch out there.
I had to. Huh. You come in here making trouble for me, but you only give a shit now
Jak
because
mě?
the Crooked Man stepped on your toes or
Jak
something.
mě, ty debile?
Where were you when they took this place from me?
Oni jsou nasraný všichni vlastně, že jim nikdo vlastně nepomohl a pak, no.
It hasn't been easy for me. You think I want to live with this at my back? I needed help.
Well, I'm here now. I'm gonna sort this all out.
Pro Sněhurku, že jo? No, pro koho to dovalujete?
So this is what Beast was delivering. Glamours, other kinds of magic.
Jaký?
Could be dangerous stuff.
Co je do prdele tohle, jako?
Chains. Who's getting chained up here?
You can't think I'm the only one the Crooked Man has under his yoke.
Co?
What are they making here?
I'm just a butcher. You want to talk T-bones? That I can do. This stuff is out of my league.
There are a lot of nasty spells you can make with the right equipment.
Co jako dělají? Skladem. Co má za skladovky?
Huh. Looks like math or something.
Hell yes.
Vlk, vole.
Zdravíčko, lásku.
Drixy 487, děkuju za 29 měsíční lízam, děkuju, vozítej zpátky. To Borec to docela zavalil, ne? Borec vidí čísla a... To vypadá jako matematika. Fate?
Shit. Is everybody on here? You know anything about this?
Mu teče.
I don't know. A lot of fables out there need a lot of things.
Je nervózní, furt. Já mu nějak...
Don't you see what's going on here? All these fables, getting magic from him. Business is booming. He's got all he needs. The gear and slave labor to work it. So these must be the raw materials. No wonder he needs so much.
Oh yeah?
Malavarna.
Why?
Doing it like this. It's bound to be cheaper than the 13th floor.
This is
13. patro.
just horrible. The things that must have gone on here.
Děkuju na klíči.
It's the pudding and pie girls with the ribbons. Whoever he's got in here in these chains, he's enslaving fables. On my watch. People just don't know the real cost of getting something cheap.
You don't have to
No, oni si myslí, že mají něco.
tell me.
That fucker Crane knew all about it.
Myslíte, že to věděl celý, jo?
Yeah, what about Crane?
Co?
If this all... I mean, finding the crooked man is so fucking important.
Hej, už mě sereš.
Why don't you ask your boss?
Snow.
No, Crane. He said he knows where everybody is. I don't know how, but he's got some way. That's right. It was that creepy magic mirror with the big green head and all. Why don't you just use that? Find the crooked man that way.
Nemáme.
And leave me alone. Yeah, with stuff like that mirror, I'm surprised that you
Mu
ever
to
need to
neřeknu, mu to nebudu říkat.
leave the office.
None of your business, Butcher. Don't worry about it.
Seru na něj.
Okay. Well, if they got their hands on an important magical item, there's only one place they'd take it. The Lucky Pawn. They probably took Crane there too.
Že jsme měli jít tam? Nevím.
The Lucky Pawn. If I can find the mirror piece there, I
Jasně,
can
řekni
find
mu
the
to
crooked
nahlas.
man.
Hey, hold on. I told you what I knew. And look what you did to me. You're just as fucked up as they are. You really still are the big bad wolf.
A to nám musel
Is
říct.
this what you do? You just go around ruining Fable's lives?
A jako, tak jsme ho chytli za límec, jako počkej, jako... Já jsem moc citlivý, vole, já bych mu nejradši teď řekl, omlouvám se dobře, ale zase on prostě nám lhal, upozornil je, ale zase, on je otrokem, jo, musíte brát, ale počkejte, že on je otrok, on, vole, nemá, vole, na výběr, jako reálně, on prostě, oni ho zapřáhli, sebrali, oni by ho zabili, Většina těch lidí, stejně jako zvíře, prostě ten se jim na to pak vysral, ale oni si je prostě otročej a nedávají jim na výběr, jakoby, víš co.
Tormenting people.
Bude mít radost.
I got a little hot, and son of a... I'm
Ale to
sorry.
tlačítko, to neměli nikdo přiběhnout tím tlačítkem. On ho zmáčkl a oni tady zjistili, že někdo jde a utekli.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Jen co mluví.
Do you really think this is gonna be all right?
To
All the
nestačí.
stuff in here, I do know one thing. That's his icon, his symbol. What kind of a guy uses a torture device as his icon?
To jo, no.
The kind of guy who isn't going to be understanding about Big B Wolf showing himself in.
Oh.
So tell me this. What the hell am I supposed to do
Se
now?
bojí, no, prostě.
I'm going to have to spend the rest of my short life looking over my shoulder for Bloody Mary.
Bude mít
Report to the
strach.
business office. Tell Snow I sent you there, and we'll figure something out. Some kind of protection.
Se
You're
bojí.
going to protect me.
Proč tam bylo to nekouřit, aha. Jsou nasraný, no. Oni jsou otroci prostě, oni prostě... Borec je všechny úplně jako chytl. Tady jdem později už, no, to je jasný.
Jersey, don't give me that
ten
shit.
Jersey.
What the fuck is the point of having a system if you're just gonna...
my fucking
Jack,
system.
what the fuck is going on?
But you,
I'm
you're the guy who
just
makes
gonna,
I'm the guy that keeps shit in
you
order.
know.
Oni vědějí, co se v tom městě děje, víš co? Oni tak nějak cca vědějí, že tam je nějaký, my se o tom teprve dozvídáme, proto jsou nasraný, že vlastně velký vlk, velký šerif ví hovno o tom, jak to tam chodí.
That's it, Woody. If you love your ex so fucking much, why'd you pawn it in the first fucking place, huh?
I didn't pawn it, asshole. It was...
So get the fuck out of my sight. Hit the bricks. See you later.
Hey, what's going on here?
What the fucking hell?
Christ. And this fucking guy too?
Are you kidding me? It was here. It was right
On tam zastavil tu sekeru a ona si ho vzala ta
fucking here. What
Mary.
did you do with it?
How the fuck do I know?
Listen, you bald little dipshit. You're gonna...
Plešatý. Tak když půjdu, hej ty špeku.
You piece of shit!
Jersey ví totiž, on ví.
Back it up, Jersey. You're dealing with me now.
You got here fast. Still looking
That's
for whoever
silly.
killed them hookers? Or are you done chasing your tail?
Where's my axe? Who'd you give it to?
You follow me here all the way from Battery fucking Park?
Hey, back off and settle down.
A mluv, ty víš, že tady
What the
valej.
fuck are you gonna do?
Back off, dog. I just want what's mine. My axe.
You talk big, but I don't think you got the stones to
Převousne.
back it up. Still a little sore, are we?
Jak to ví?
Why should Mary get all the fun? You
On
ain't
to ví?
so tough.
To je zmrt.
You know what? Ah! You fucking motherfucker!
No, jak muž. Jsme moc hodný, vole, zase.
What the hell are you doing? This is my fucking fight.
Ježiši.
Not now.
Dog, you got a lot of nerve.
Aha. Píče, dobrá penalta, kámo. On ví. On ví. Nebudem se s ním srát, chat.
Fucking stay down. There she is.
Čo, ten je tvrdý. Ten je tvrdý. Ujeb mu to. Mám rád beraní rohy. A ruka mě bolí ze včera, vole. To kde je ten, vole, dřevorubec, se tam, vole, honí per.
Assholes. I found her.
Oh, fuck. Mluv. Mluv.
The magic mirror's missing shard.
Mluv.
Where is it? Bloody Mary brought it here, didn't she?
You don't know anything about anything, do you? What do you have? Nothing. Had useless bitch Snow White and a broken fucking mirror. Oh!
The next thing you say
Jersey si to bude pamatovat.
better be something useful.
You can't find a crooked man.
Když byl v autě.
No one can. Oh, the door to his house. It bounces around. Never in one spot. You'll never find it. Even Crane had to use the magic mirror. They dumped all his shit here. Bloody Mary uses this place like a fucking dump. Fucking bitch.
Vidíš, on je taky nemá rád vlastně, jakoby.
Why just tell me this? Are you trying to rush me out of here?
I'm trying to make a point, dog. You can have all the information you fucking want. It's not gonna help you when the time comes. And that time, it's a coming. Just go on. Get Crane's shit and go. Not that it's gonna do you any good.
See anything? Crane's coat. No time for traveler's checks, huh?
Čurák.
He won't be needing this anymore.
Povím si prachy, minule jsme je potřebovali, žádný jsme neměli. Hodně peněz.
That sick piece of...
Co tam měl? Zase sněhurku.
The shard.
Ah.
It's the shard. Finally.
No mě ho neskuruje. A já ho zabíjet nebudu, jo. Taky je to otrok. Je to zmrt, ale je to taky otrok.
Hey, Sheriff.
Řekne něco, no.
Those girls are still dead. Oh, and there's
Provokuje
nothing
tě
you
to.
can do to bring them back.
Ale...
And I don't know what they did, but I do know this. Oh, if they're dead, it's because the crooked man wanted them dead. That's all it takes. So you can raw smash the place up. Shit. You can wail on me all you want. But what good is it gonna do you? 'Cause he ain't in your town. You're in his. And he sure as shit is
jsme si to
ready
poslechli.
for you.
Ale... se divím, že o něm jako neslyšeli, víš, jako fakt jak kdyby... ti šéfové toho městečka jako Big B a Sněhurka, ten Píčus to věděl, že tam je někdo takový, ale víš co, že on to neví, jako Big B vůbec, že tam něco takového se děje. Artamone, ale teď jsem ho nechtěl umlčet, já jsem si chtěl poslouchnout, co řekne. Aspoň něco víme. Dej mu cígo. Dej mu cígo, Big B. A já jsem ho tam nebylo jako, že ho můžu zabít, ne. Bylo umlčet jenom. Zase narážej na tu kouřící značku.
You're welcome. I'm not gonna lie. I was having trouble deciding which one of you to hit with this.
Všimli jste si těch cigár, už po třetí na to narážej. Píšo, ten si zakouřil, tyhle, to by ho moje máma
Dobrý večír, Fetikus Fetilov.
Tony Mafiánku, děkuji za 38 měsíční rýsav, děkuji. Vítej zpátky, děkuji, zdravíčko, lásku i duši, děkuji.
About what? About those girls. There is something.
Teď nám pomůže dřevorubec, ten je silnej.
Get the fucker who did it.
Máš pravdu.
Ain't that the plan? Yeah, you're damn right.
Ať jde s náma.
All right, go do it.
Tak pojď se mnou, ne. To vám nám nikdo nepomůže, čet.
Hey Woody.
Se mají rádi, jako nemají, ale.
You gonna be all right? You know me.
Jako je mi jedno, jestli to je dřevorubec, ale jako jít po ulici takhle rušný se sekirou na rameni, takovej cápek, co má krev na hlavě, by mě úplně neuklidnil. 100 let nepřátelství, je to tak, no. Tak pojďme, kurva. Jdeme dojebat zrcadlo.
I don't care who killed the prostitutes. If Crane was helping himself to the community coffers, it means his hand was in my pocket, and you just let him go.
I don't
To je
know
ten
what you
nasranej
heard, but it
checklout je
didn't
fakt
happen like
přeplej.
Are you denying the facts?
She's denying me the chance to get a word in. Now, Miss White,
Yeah.
Sheriff Bigby has returned.
Ježiš, tady je bordel.
There's the old wrecking bowl himself.
Bigby, where have you been?
I'm not finished here, Miss White.
You will have to wait. Just one moment, please.
Look what I found.
Neukazuj to tady, pičo.
Seems your dog wants a biscuit.
Buffkin, get this piece in the mirror right away.
With pleasure, Miss White.
Finally, things are swinging back in the right
No, to
direction.
jo.
Good
Alespoň
work,
máme
Bigby.
zrcadlo. Biscuit.
You've been gone all day. What did you uncover? I thought you were going to report back to me. I mean,
Co jí řeknem, ty vole?
it's fine.
I gotta say, this thing reaches a lot further than we thought.
No.
Crooked Man has something on everybody. It wasn't just beauty and the loan. Beast was working for him. His goon, the Jersey Devil, is putting the squeeze on all kinds of fables down at the Lucky Pawn. And he's got fables enslaved at the butcher shop, making black market magic.
A řeknu to blbě, jako on je ten černý trh, ale proč je? No, protože ho někdo využívá. A jestli to je levnější, když to stojí za piču, tak jasný, že když mýty jako ty pohádkové bytosti nemají peníze, tak si to kupujou prostě za tu levnější cenu, i když je to shit, víš co.
This is worse than we could have
Ale
imagined.
jinak je to odporný biznis, vole, a kdo víc, prostě dělá tam borec, zotročuje lidi a je to svinský ze všech stran, no.
But that's over now, because we got the mirror.
Je to levnější, protože jim nemusí platit, ojebe, o všechno, je to smrt.
And once it's fixed, we got him.
To nepůjde.
That's how Crane did it. And that's
To
how we're gonna
to
do it.
nepůjde.
Excellent work. Really.
Sheriff, I could use your assistance. Would you join me at the mirror?
A jasně, bráchu. Jasně, on vydělává neštěstí druhých, no. Je to zmrt prostě. A ještě je zmrt.
Have a few words of my own with you.
Don't worry, we'll talk soon. You can count on it.
Ty žabákový tepláky jsou nejvíc.
I don't understand. This piece just doesn't want to join the rest. Do you have any idea why?
Got me.
Co?
Not necessarily.
Well, where did you find it? What has it gone through since being separated from the rest? Shattering is a very traumatic experience, you know. So, this process can be a little touchy.
Crane was carrying it for part of the night at least.
I told you.
I found it in his coat. It's pretty amazing it's still intact after the fight, the
not
kidnapping,
visible.
and then riding around with Bloody Mary for however.
Yes, Miss White was asking about her. That explains it. You know who and the mirror have a very unhappy history
Vy
with
víte kdo? Pičo, to je už i Voldemort do prdele, nebo co? Sněhurka se na ní ptala. Jo, fakt, že jo, Bloody Mary a zrcadlo mají velmi nešťastnou společnou historii, jo. Říká se před zrcadlem, ne? Krvavá Mary. Jo, to je válva.
How would you like it if she tried
No
to
to neříká, protože je u zrcadla, ne?
use you as a doorway?
I think I already know the feeling.
Jasný, no.
Well, I think I know how to proceed now. It will just take a little extra coaxing, that's all. Thank you for your help.
To je hustý.
It could be a while, Sheriff. I'll find you when it's ready.
Chápeš?
Besides which,
Bloody Mary, zrcadlo.
he might not want to come out with you watching.
Oh, he doesn't like being spied on.
If you ask me, you're everything that's wrong with
Ten vole týpek
Is
tam
it
furt
fixed?
vláká.
Did you ask about the Crooked Man?
Buffkin's still working on it. He said it might be
To
a
bude
while.
svůj tam.
If you're so self-reliant, what do you want from the business office so bad?
What I want is my business.
Si do rypáku.
I can't take those two right now. We're trying to catch a murderer, and they're over there bickering about bureaucracy.
To máš ráda, ne?
We're at war. Don't they realize that?
Do you need some help over there?
Yeah, thanks.
Ty vole,
Go
no.
talk to Toad. But just so you know, we can't pay him.
To
He
proč?
really needs to go to the farm, you
To
know.
vůbec.
So just break the news and be done with it, okay?
Cože přece jako, what? Teď má syna. Pošleme někam, jako farma, my jsme mu neviděli, ale právě je to tam hrozný, jo. Tam posílají pohádkový bytosti, který se nechcou přeměňovat a tak. To je štěstí, že jsme vzali ty prachy, máme nějaký prachy, to nevím, jestli tak funguje.
Toad, come here.
I made myself very clear.
I see how it is. Passed off to an underling, eh? Why am I not surprised?
But it.
Well, you did cause what damage brings me in here, so maybe it's for the best. Just need a little bit of dosh to
No, ty to
cover it.
projebeš.
I tried talking to her about it, but it's like chatting up a brick wall, it is. Now, I'm sure you've got your own agenda, but I've taken a real wallet.
On tady chodí jak žába.
I'm starting to think you don't take me seriously, Toad. How many times have I told you to get glamored up? You know that if you're out of glamour, I gotta send you to the farm.
Well, how about your friend the pig? Is he going to the farm too? Yeah? You thought we didn't know about him, huh?
Colin stays out of sight from Mondays.
No, on je schovaný, no.
You say the
To
same.
jsem říkal.
Fine, I get that. But might I propose a very simple solution?
Ano.
If you give me one more chance and hear me out, I'll see a way for me and me boy to stay. I'm not gonna ask for any more than I need. I just want to stay. So what do you say you just give me enough to cover me glamours and we'll call the rest a wash?
Good.
Please, Sheriff, don't take TJ from the only owner.
Já nevím, jestli mám věřit, abych to pro toho TJ jako cokoliv, protože ten malej žabák, toho mám prostě hrozně rád, ale já tady tomu žabákovi prostě nějak nevěřím, víš co. Kovianovi 50 korun, Kájo, budeš teď někdy hrát Vovko? Asi jo, bráško, příště bych si chtěl dát, pokud to dneska dohrajem, jen tak pohodičku, Vovenko, je tam nový patch, takže děkuju. Ale nevím, nejsem jako rád bych pokecal, jen tak hrál Vovenko nějaký stream, děkuju.
Me knows his own glamour rules oppressive. I've done nothing wrong but look different.
Look, I'll try to get you that money and get you another chance, but you have to understand, that's not entirely
Já
up
to
to
dělám
me.
kvůli tomu jeho synovi a doufám, že to nepojebe.
I knew I could count on you to make me whole again. We get it sorted and I'll be glamour to the nines, I will.
Nevím. Já to dělám kvůli tomu malýmu. Ach, má radost, že tam nemusí. Ale to nevíme ještě, že jo. Jde domů moje metrem, pičo, víš co?
Bluebeard, you want to talk? Now's your chance.
I've just made my donation funding this office, so direct your questions to Miss White.
Někdo se ptal, odkud je ten Bluebeard, to tady minule někdo říkal, z jaký je pohádky, nebo tak, příběhu.
Well, at least he's not trying to get rid of me.
He's not?
For now. Did you take care of Toad? I mean, I saw the way he left. I know it may not seem that important right now, but glamours are the law for a very good reason.
Toad won't be a problem. I'll see to that.
Are you sure? Because he left looking pretty happy.
Neřeš Touda, tady jsou
Fine,
větší
we'll deal with it
problémy.
later.
No.
I know I should be asking how it got like this, but I just keep wondering why it happened. To Faith and Lily. You've seen his world. Do you have any idea why he'd want them dead?
To nevím.
I don't know if the Crooked Man killed them with his own hand or if it was one of his goons.
I don't know. But when I catch the fucker who did this, I'll find out why.
Sheriff, Miss White! I believe
Oh, no.
the mirror is repaired.
Oh no.
I have to say I have been better, but thanks for putting me back together.
I'm sorry, I have to.
On mluví v rýmech to zrcadlo, jestli jste si toho nevšimli.
Mirror, mirror, we're glad you weren't slain. Now please show us that sick creep Crane.
Are you really sure you want to see him?
Nedokouří ty cíga, no nedokouří, no, hází je tam furt.
You will get on that plane to Paris, and you will wait for the day the Crooked Man needs you. Until then, not a peep.
Oni nemají na výběr, ale ten Crane taky ne, to vypadá.
Otherwise, I get to deal with you my way. So please disobey. Wait a minute. Someone's watching.
Ona to ví, ty vole.
What just happened?
We pointed you in the wrong direction. Looked at Bloody Mary's reflection.
Oh, her. That explains the sting. I'd rather not have to feel the pain she brings. So, let's not do that again, okay?
Looks like we'll have to track him down later.
Tak toho křivého muže, ale ten...
We need to focus on the immediate threat.
Toho to neukáže.
That's the Crooked Man.
A když to ukáže, tak nevím, kde je.
Bigby, we don't have a lot of time.
Mirror, mirror, no time to pout. So, Where does Crooked Man hang out? I don't recognize the door, but that's the Crooked Man symbol.
No, to má všude.
Hold on.
A už je jinde. To je v prdeli, vole.
The door. It moves.
Yeah, Jersey mentioned that.
Wait a minute. I know that door.
A tak co se změní?
It's Central Park. I don't know when it's gonna move again, but I'm gonna get there before it does.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Dobře, chat, budeme se snažit. Dobře?
We can't just dispense street justice. I know that emotions can run high, and you have your reasons to handle this a certain way, but we have to make a commitment to working within the law.
I can't make that promise. This could turn sour, just depending on how the wind blows. I have to be able to handle it how I see fit.
If people are going to have faith in the Fabletown government again...
Ale je to pravda, o to jde. Pokud jim mají věřit, tak to musíme udělat poctivě, protože jinak pak budou zase říkat velký zlej vlk, vole to pojebal, dělá si to po svým, vole, my musíme poslouchat. Pičo, musíme to, ten závěr jako fakt ho donést a jako odsoudit, zahodit ho někam do studny nebo kam, vole.
We need to be fair. Show them that we're doing things the right way. I have enough to worry about here while I prepare the case against him. So I'm going to trust you to handle this properly. That is, if you think you're ready.
Of course I'm ready.
Byl krátce, že ne, já jsem slíbil krátce, že z toho jako dostanem, že jako nebudou tady v těch dluzích a jakoby, že nebudou ve sračkách, jako.
I got no other choice.
Když si myslím v tom, že jako už s tím nebudou mít společného. Čau, Flagbouši. To asi nestihneš, ne, ty vole, to se přesune ta místnost na hned. Tak dělej. A je to najeb už to píči. Pičo Stargy. Kamarád, to jak je ta hra stará už, tak vypadá super. Ta grafika je úplně dostačující na takovýhle příběh. Fakt jako pěkná. Tady bude asi hodně nebezpečných pohádkových bytostí, hoši. To kurva je. On?
Tim, what the hell are you doing here?
Good evening, Sheriff. I'm here to take you to the boss.
Huh.
Thanks, by the way, for leaving off Tiny. I have to admit, when they asked me to watch the door, I wasn't sure what to expect when you came through that portal.
Hold on. You've just been waiting for me to show up? You knew I was coming?
That's what they told me. I don't know, they said you made it pretty clear.
Oni mají 2 zrcadla a to ukazovalo celou dobu jeho chůzi, víš co? Tiny Tim.
I'm supposed to bring you right on in, so if you'll come this way.
Neznám tu postavu.
Look, this is the one thing I have to do.
Fine, lead
on je taky otrok, musíme brát, že oni to nedělají jako...
Thanks for understanding. This is all I'm here to do, and I don't want to mess it up.
Chudák, s tím vydělává.
I know I'm probably the last person you'd expect to be a guard.
I get it. You have a job to do. But you gotta ask yourself if you want to be involved with this guy.
Whatever you may think of him, he doesn't treat me like some broken little kid. I think he gets what it's like. He gave me a job, and I'm lucky to have it. This is the only option I've got. Just keep that in mind, maybe? Because if you and the boss go up against each other, the rest of Fabletown is going to get caught in the middle.
I understand the position you're in, but you don't have to do this. There are other things you could do.
So it's just that easy?
Maybe not, but you don't want to be a part of this.
A lot of us depend on him. Some of us never get to the front of the line at the business office.
No, prostě Zase, že ta kancelář prdí na ty pohádkové bytosti a všechno, no. On je tady pro ně, víš co, ať už prostě budou dělat na píču práci, tak tu práci mít budou, jako.
We need you, but we need him too. What we don't need is a war.
Ale on je vrah,
Hey, Sheriff, hold up. I gotta go in with you.
Počkáme na něj. Co by jsme byli za hajzla? Zase.
Thanks.
Postava Christmas Carol od Charlesa Dickensa.
Go ahead. You got a job to do.
No.
Sheriff Wolf, sir.
Vy kundy všechny.
Thank you, Tim.
Už dostal na piču jednou, co
I know the sheriff isn't the accommodating sort, but you handled it. You did well. You can go now.
Že bude si najít s ospalým a opět kruh pod očima, hoši.
Thank you, sir.
You see, everyone in Fabletown has a role to fill. You just have to pay attention to what they
Co tam dělá za coura?
need to help them find it. Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Zmrdne. Dáme cígu. Co je, vole? Ej! Co domrskáme to dneska, chat? Můžeme.
I've heard stories about you.
Ty kundo.
In the old days, how you picked off those men one by one.
Další dobrý belí palí, hlavně zdravíčko. Ty pičo.
Is coming.
Uvidíme, se proměníme zas.
And they would wait.
Nezabijem ho, jo, chat. Musíme ho dovalit.
Anywhere they could squeeze their pathetic, shivering corpses. Some would just drop to their knees where they stood, close their eyes, and wait for death. And you'd give it to them. I wish I could have seen it. Oh well.
Jo, dáme to. Colin, vole, felák, lidi ho neposlali na farmu, snažili jste se sundat, jasný. Většina šla prvně k řezníkovi, neposlali jste Touda na farmu, jak byste mu odpověděli, vy až 43,7% si dalo cigáro. To jsou svegři, vole. Teď je poslední epizoda, jdem to dohrát, hoši. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Let's domrskat to. Hele, já si jenom napiju kefíru, můžete se vychcat, dávám vám 2 minuty, ale hned pokračujeme, já si jenom dám 100 ml kefírku. Víte, já jsem nabít foundem na to. OK, let's go! Sorry za zpoždění, ještě jsem se byl vyčůrat. Chat. Může to být kyslý, ten kefír.
A lásku všem.
To je sračka. To nepiju. To je skurvený. To je v piči. To je skyslý, chat. To je skyslý. Paťa si 18, děkuji za 3měsíční rýs a zdravíčko, lásku všem. Děkuji moc. Paťa si, já to jdu vylejt, chat, sorry. Sorry, bylo nějaký shit, ale jako mělo furt trvanlivost. Já si tady dám. Dal jsem si cottage, jo, ještě mám trochu cottage, takže na to. Ne, bylo to fakt nějaký, jako...
I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Oni furt narážejí na to, že jsem vlk, jako.
Not if I can avoid it.
To byla ta Fate, že jo?
No.
Holly's sister, Lily.
Ne, tak v minulosti jsem je zabíjel, ale... Byli jsme hajzl dřív,
If he cares about it. If he even gives a shit.
Chápu, no.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree.
No!
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
Děkuju, Paťa, si ještě jednou zdravíčko a zkušem to být.
Maybe a few will get sent up, but you're my friend, Colin. I wouldn't do that to you.
A tady ta kunda se v tom úplně vyžívá, čet.
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Zkusíme to, no. Zkusíme mu nenajebat hned. Jasný, bych byl jak Wolverine, kdyby do něj šli ty, ne? Adamantium. Atkinsi máme všechny jako většinu, co jsme chtěli, máme zahranou. My jsme tohle zahráli, protože má být 2, nevíme kdy. Let's go. Ale mám koty.
You've come a long way. You must be tired.
Já jsem ukázal značku těch cigár, vole.
And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently.
Pičo, máchy ten ty mě serou. Tady ti jsou trošku zmrdí, mně přijde, jo. Třeba ten, co vám otvírá ty dveře, to nebyl takový zmrt, ale...
Please, Sheriff. Relax for a moment, will you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat?
No.
Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really, a carpaccio. It's lobster. Sirloin.
I'm here for one reason, and it's not to eat your fucking food.
Really?
Oh, pičo.
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey. Well, Sheriff, for the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You're destroying this town. You've been
no,
doing
ale
it
oni,
for
ale jakoby v pohledu těch lidí ne, vole.
Destroying this town?
Vidíš?
What on earth do you mean?
What the hell do you think I mean? Slavery? Kidnapping? Extortion? Murder? What would you call the wholesale corruption of Fabletown?
I would call it the baseless accusation of a desperate sheriff. How are you certain this isn't some conspiracy?
Hell yeah.
Vodko.
I'm a well-connected man. Well-moneyed.
Who would try to pull that on you?
Oh, I don't know. Fables with a grudge. No. People who want a stake in my shop. But I can understand the confusion. And I'm truly sorry about the trouble all this has
Milda 66651 hodil sabík. Vítej subchatu Mildo. Děkuju. Vítej Mildo, děkuju za sabík novej.
The recent murders that have gotten such attention as of late. I don't relish telling you that they were perpetrated by an employee of mine.
Zaměstnancem.
It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally.
Přivítejte Mildu. Přivítejte Mildu, hoši, trošku lásky pro nový sabíky, ty vole. 2450, vole.
An unfortunate bit of business. You're gonna tell me right now who killed him.
I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that information. You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
Takže abych to jako jenom, jak se řekne, zhrnul. On říká, že to udělal jeho zaměstnanec, což jsem si řekl, chce to na někoho hodit zmrt, a on nám nechce říct jeho jméno. Víte, co je divný, že já mu trochu věřím, tomu Píčusovi. A zároveň mu vůbec nevěřím. To je takový kokot, který máš pocit, že mluví pravdu, i když vůbec nemluví pravdu. Jako Milda dal sabík a do toho nám daroval dalších 5 sabíků. Mildo moc mluví dobře. No právě, on mluví tak jako zmrtsky. Víš, nenech se zmást, no jasný. No já ti rozumím. To je pro takový zmrt, který si myslíš, ty vole, on asi mluví pravdu, ale on prostě... On řekl, že to byl jeho zaměstnanec. Mildo, děkuji ti moc. Děkuji ti za sabík a za 5 darovaných sabíků.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right. What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation?
Čo ty drž, piču?
The man said he'd take care of it.
You know who did it. Now tell me. Fuck you, Big B.
You think I'm scared of you? You're nothing more than a...
That's enough! I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie. However, like I said, I'd be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just sit down now.
Nemyslím si to bude tak jednoduchý. Tak George je zabil.
Yeah, I killed him, so what?
Oh, ty zmrd.
You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belongs. Get your hands off me!
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours.
Vidíš, že mluví tak, že jako...
But you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this!
And then
you told me
attempt
to
to
kill
blame
him!
me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
Dobrou šedou.
This is right, bollocks this!
Já děkuju. Se stavil.
You're just gonna let him do this?
On kecá.
So what do you say, Sheriff? Come
On kecá. On kecá.
we discuss terms. You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
I think I'll be taking both of you.
You're not taking me, you fucking ponce! What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us!
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one... Who the shit do you think you fuckers are?
Get the fuck out of here!
Prostě ho poslali do hordele, víš co? Prostě nazdar, vole. My do toho nechceme mít, běž ty.
Do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him! Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit, but he's not taking me anywhere.
Kurvy.
I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying?
I'm running out of patience, crooked man. I don't have time to fuck around here.
This could have gone so well. But you just had to complicate things.
To já dělám, no.
To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
On bude píčo mít nějakou moc. Aha. Tomáška nevypadá skvěle.
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you all fixed up.
Ty kundy vyjebaný všichni, že jo? No, fuck it, shit. Já jsem nechtěl servát, jsem říkal...
Take this!
You're done, Wolf!
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
No takže nikomu neublíží, ne?
Oh god.
Čo tady tomu už taky naházej. Tohle jsou prostě zmrdi, jako.
This way.
Jdem rychle. Jdeš do toho portu.
Come on, Georgie.
Oh, shit!
I know.
Pečo. Pečo, Rude. Nevím, co tam budem ovládat. Oh shit, teď už nás asi vidějí, no. Nevím. Tam jako ujížděj dole, nebo... Tyko. Big Bad Wolf, píčo. Kurva, jsem mohl jet na jeho auto, do prdele. Jsem neviděl, že to je jeho auto. Jsem fakt nevěděl, že to je jeho kára, ta druhá. Píč. Pozvedni se, ne. Vole, zandej.
Gun it.
Are you sure?
Do it.
He's not moving.
Keep going.
Šen dupe jak ježek. Kam jinam by šel. Měli jsme jít potom k Křivákovi. Spíš. Děkuju, Mildo, ještě jednou. Mrknem se, jsme tady. Ten je v piči. To nemá cenu mu něco dělat, ten prostě... Ten už je asi v píči, jako.
Come on, we can't stay here.
Hang on, I need a minute.
Okay.
Jenom třeba nám něco řekne. On to nebude, ale.
Shit. Hello, Bigby. I hoped you'd come to your senses. Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go. That it, Sheriff? I had to say your goodbyes first.
Ten je v píči, to jako.
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
You can't seriously want to protect this guy. You know what he did.
I'm not going anywhere. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What? He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered...
Of course it does. Those girls...
So it's all my fucking fault then? You fucking...
On to neudělal, on ne, jako...
You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Look.
Why'd you do it then, huh? If it's not your fault, then what the fuck happened?
Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with.
Tomu věřím
So
docela.
I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The crooked man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out.
Prostě, vole, ale jako prostě píčo, přece nemůžeš to poslouchat. Měl za mnou přijít hned to říct.
You're still the one who pulled the trigger. Nobody held you.
No, tak jako řekl bych, že ho trochu nutil.
Your hand and made you go through with it.
Fine. Believe what you want. I can tell you've made up your mind. Doesn't matter if it's fucking true or not. Go ahead and kill me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Narissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit.
tak
Job's
není,
done, right?
to tak není.
George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault. But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like him.
You could have done anything else. You could have let them go. You could have freed Faith and Lily from those fucking ribbons instead of murdering them.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them, what would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die, do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you talking about?
This is the original.
Hell yes.
The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it.
Taká pohádková bytost, vole. Jak si neděkuju za 27-měsíční výsav, zdarec, hlavně zdravíčko.
She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls
Jo, tak.
quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
I know that. But did it have to be like this?
Wait, those were your ribbons? You're in
Proč
on
to
this?
udělala?
I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course
Proč
I
to
do.
udělala?
You have to understand. Nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee.
Já to chápu.
That's how it started anyway.
Pak řekli, že nebudou moc mluvit, uděláme jim stuhy.
This was supposed
To
to
vám
be
nedošlo,
our
že jim
place.
upadne hlava.
We were going to be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us.
No a
That
pak
was the
přišel
point.
ten muž, křivej, vole.
And the crooked man showed up, and everything just turned to shit.
So,
Ono by to podle nich asi fungovalo, že jako prostě by byli diskrétní. Já nechápu, že se ty holky nechali nasadit, asi nevěděli, co to je. Ale pak přišel křivej muž, hej, tohle je moje, bude to podle mě.
do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
Tohle nemůžu udělat.
What are you doing?
Break the spell.
To půjde jinak, já to neudělám. Máme čarodějnici svou, která na to může postupně přijít. A když bude v piči křivej muž, tak jim nebude nic hrozit. Musíme přijít na jiný způsob. Potom ty holky můžeme... Proč bych to dělal? Co to je za pičovinu? Proč bych to teď dělal? Jediný co, tak ty holky o tom nemůžou mluvit a nemůžou odejít. Takže potom prostě přijdou, až vyřešíme toho křivýho muže, prostě přijdou a pak to můžeme řešit. Jako víš co, teď jim nikdo jako neublíží, jako jen tak si myslím zase. Teď bych ji nezabil.
Save the fucking day.
We'll find another way. She doesn't have to die. Maybe the witches
Don't talk
can...
about me like I'm not even here, please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
I wasn't really...
Vivian, I'm not gonna kill you.
I know that.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Ale to kouzlo, pak se na to může přijít, teď jim nic nehrozí těm holkám.
I wanted to be this person. What I did to Faith and Lily. To all of them.
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them. What I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't. Vivian, no! Fuck! No, 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 no!
To nešlo.
Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian! Shit! Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just... Oh! Oh, fuck!
Get up. Get up!
Don't think so, Bigby. I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, alright? For both of us.
Why do you care? Shouldn't you be more worried about yourself here?
Just wanted a nice image to part on. Old foundry by the river, alright? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You wanna finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you wanna do, right?
That's not who I am.
Sure it's not. No more games, alright? We both know how this ends. Just make it quick.
Já bych ho nechal, ale přijde mi, že ho jako budu trápit, ne, kurva. Jako, nemůžu ho, ne. Jako, co je mučení teďka, ale mi řekni, já bych ho nechal. On řekl make it quick. A tady není urychlit to, tady je zabij ho, rozumíš? Já ho nechci zabít, chat. Vy jste úplně psycho. Poslouchejte, tady není, že mu to urychlíme. Rozumíš tomu? Vy víte, že jsem v tomhle měkkej, vole. Tady není jako urychlit mu trápení. Tam je zabít ho, on ho dokope nebo něco, víš co? A to zemřít mučení.
I know what I did.
All right, Georgie.
Já jsem nechtěl být bad guy právě, já jsem nevěděl, jestli tohle jako urychlí nebo ho tady jako dokope nebo co, víš. Bylo tam, že jsi ho nenechal trápit. To jsem nechtěl právě ho nechat trápit. Že to tam nebylo jako úplně jako...
Hell yes.
Petr 43213, já nebudu čistý čísla. Petře, děkuji ti moc za 5 měsíční resub. Petr 43213. A ještě jednou Milda 66651 daroval sabík, svůj sabík, po sobě, hodil sabík, do piče. Milda 66651 hodil sabík a potom 5 sabíků, děkuji moc. Jsem moc neschoval, vole, nevím, proč jsme nešli za zrcadlem na pokec, kde je, no, kdybychom se to nedozvěděli. Tam bude ta hoši, ta pizda ještě. Ta Bloody Mary, víš jak. Ta je tam ready.
Of course.
Vyjeb to, ty vole. To jo, vy máte teda čísla u těch niků, tak jako u Petra to chápu, tam má asi hodně lidí nick Petr. Jako u Petře. Milda, to má asi taky hodně lidí. Třeba bylo lepší Milda Real Vál nebo něco, třeba Milda Meloun a Petr Pohodka, víš co, nebo něco takovýho než 463326021. Jezdák z Morave, no, 8-7, no, dobrý, vole.
Bigby Wolf.
Ty už ji opíči. Ale s tou se srát nebudem. Ona je asi jako silná hodně. Hlavně má... bude rejpat, bude valit. Ona bude mít sněhurku. Už ho sledujou celou dobu.
They used to fear you. They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
On je prostě ten nejzlejší charakter v uvozovkách, jakože. Prostě on byl velký zlej vlk, co všechny chtěl zabít. Mám si nějaký kvér. Dám si tou kulku.
Silver.
The big bad wolf.
No, tady lijou stříbro. A Mařka se teleportuje.
It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you've finished, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now.
Hell yes.
Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Zdar.
Wow, what a man. Stealing punches while my back is turned. Didn't your mother...
Adela ještě nevečeřela, děkuji za sabík. Počkej, co soustředit. Čo proměň se, mají tady rošlap. Ona se teleportuje, no tak to je v píči. Vítej Adélo, děkuju moc za sabík. Přivítejte Adélu, oši. Ještě nevečeřela, taky něco nabídněte. Ty vole. Pičo. Tak to je v piči. Kefír, hoši, kefír. Tak je to správně, Rady. Ticho, chat, tady je finále videohry, ty vole, jako. Musíme to feelovat. Ahoj, to ti jebe, ty koko, já jsem se lekl. To mačkám, ale mačkám to dobře, tyhle. Stíhám to, ale nepomáhá to, je to úplně k ničemu. Košu. Ty pičo, už uvidím, no. Tak to je psycho. Jak je od toho skla, vole. Tak tohle je Bloody Mary, tady vypadá líp, no, trošku. Kurva, jak svítíš ty neony, vole. To nejde, vole. Ne, on to nejde jako teď ublížit vůbec, jako ať děláš, co děláš. Už je proměněný úplně, ale ona má stříbro, no, tak to je piči. zastřelí a je v piči. Bleh. Kagebuchi no jutsu, ty vole. Najebu vám všem, ty píčo. Chudák, ty vole. Trošku přepal, jako, ty vole. Když tam Unikl dělají něco, ty vole. Si z něj dělají peprdel. Čo, dělej něco. Já fakt zapomínám, ty vole, jako jak piča. Hovno. Ty vole, ale jako... Mátka jak piča. Ty kundo. Zrhá. Ona mu najebe. Je. Tohle je Big Bad Wolf. Fakt nepamatoval. Mě to ani nenapadlo, já jsem viděl tu knihu mitů a jako díval jsem se tam tak nějak a viděl jsem tam jako ksicht jako psa nějakýho, nebo něco říkám, ty vole, co to je za pohádkovou bytost, mi to ani nedošlo, ty vole. To, jak si to nemůžu pamatovat, to teda fakt nevím, jako celou hru jsem si... To fakt máslož. Ona tam ještě bude, ne? To on asi nechce se měnit, tohle úplně. Co to je kniha mitů, no? A jdeš, pičo. A my ho odvedem, hoši, jo? Dle domluvy. To asi nebude tak jednoduchý ještě.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6... I won't miss next time. Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
Snow's not here. You're dealing with me
now.
That may be true, but I'd advise against defying your new boss.
Já ho chci odvést, já jsem ho chtěl jenom zastrašit, jako trochu.
You will bring me back alive.
Aha.
Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community.
Jenže komunita mu možná leze do prdele a dovezem ho. Ta hra nás chce. Ta hra vele tě chce.
I will have a trial. Are we clear?
Jo, budeš mít.
Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
On to chce, protože ta komunita ho má ráda.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand.
On to chce, protože on ty komunistě on jí
didn't kill those women. And I think you know that.
On jim prostě vydělával peníze, rozumíš?
All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
If you're not a killer, then what are you?
I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
Vem ho k tomu soudu, kurva, co děláš, já ho tam chci vzít.
As long as you agree
Jo,
to my terms.
chtěla to, berem ho.
Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community.
Jdem. Vem ho, nezabij ho.
And I don't think I'm being unreasonable. If you decide to do something stupid, like murder me,
Že zabijem, vole. Ta komunita půjde proti nám, my jsme zabili jedinýho týpka, který jim hozil práci. Oni se musí dozvědět pravdu.
Get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town.
Nezabij ho, pičo.
You're often reckless. And I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero? Because those are two very different things.
This is about justice. I'm the sheriff. I have to do what's right. 2 people were murdered.
And you know who did it. Georgie. He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
Vem ho k tomu soudu, co tady vykecáš, ta hra mě chce nějak podělat.
You have an obligation to bring me in. But you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it.
Já jsem nesouhlasil s jeho podmínkama se zmrdem, já jsem souhlasil, protože to řekla Sněhurka, vole, ty kničo.
If you don't mind. What do you say?
Co mám dělat? Co to teď zavalilo? Já ho nechci zabít.
Fine. Hey! I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers.
Dělali jsme dobře.
And your punishment will follow.
On si myslí, že ne. On si myslí, že ne. Ale dobrý, nezabili jsme ho, ty vole, se mohlo stát nějaký fail a mohli jsme ho...
I know, but we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we sure
Jsou
he's
ty
coming?
kluky.
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
Ne, ale mě zajebalo asi 69 Bloody Mary.
It's nothing, I'm fine.
I guess you've been worse. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know...
Nebude to lehký usvědčit.
I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
A to je ta komunita celá, jo.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
What do you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get off?
Poor
You think
girls.
you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this to
Faith?
people? You're a
Myslel
fucking crook!
This, you should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention?
To jsou jako ona, ta komunita.
Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porge who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's
Aha, ta hra s náma bude chtít vyjebat.
the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
Georgie was a victim of this psycho, too. He was pushed into the whole thing, and now he's dead.
He's... what?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That doesn't
need for
change
this.
anything.
Zmrde.
We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
Fine. Go right ahead.
Wait, that's not how this works. After the rest of your crimes are read through, then you will have an opportunity to defend yourself, but only then.
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And kidnapping Crane at gunpoint.
He went willingly.
Yes, thank you.
Squarama.
Now, is there anything you would like to say?
Bude vychcaný, to bude vychcaný chat.
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're in...
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk? Well, go ahead.
What? We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
but
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself. And
Musíš.
I won't rob you of that right.
What the fuck? You're really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly,
Prostě
even
soud, no,
when they
prostě
don't
soud,
deserve
no.
it.
Pičo. Musí to ale vyjít, chat. Musíme ho
This is
tam
ridiculous.
Musíme ho pojebat, prostě.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met
Ten čurák bude chytrý, hochu.
Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was.
Zmrde.
He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see.
Nevěřím mu. Prostě nevěřte mu, chat.
Are you gonna get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
This is such bullshit.
He's always been a bit of a powder keg.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Ne.
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby, when you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
Yeah, and your goons attacked me. Did you forget that part?
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you?
To nás bude chtít
You'd do
vyjebat ta hra.
anything. You might even give up an innocent man.
Dá zvažuje stanovisko křivého muže. Cože, vole?
Just to save someone.
Yeah, right. They don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people. Use scare tactics. They're afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily?
She wasn't
Chat prostě musí skončit ve studně, i kdybych to měl nahrát znova, vole.
free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted
Protože můj záměr je, aby skončil ve studně.
that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah, that's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of
Toho točí na
tyrant.
nás.
When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
Musím to na něj hodit.
Crane was the one who let this town go to the fucking dogs. The guy who was in your pocket, remember?
Really? What about Archie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway.
Dítě.
With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back. And in turn, we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
For the longest time, not much. But they asked me to come work for them.
Really? The new deputy mayor wants you on the 13th floor?
No. The wolf offered me the job. She wanted my tree destroyed. If she had her way,
Ty piče, když jsme pojebali ten strom v kokoti, tak jsme největší zmrdi.
I'd be hung out to dry on a clothesline by now.
What? You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Ty piče, co mám teď říct? Když řeknu, že udělala chybu, tak ji vlastně strapním. Sněhurka za to nemůže. To může, vole, nemůže za to. Nemůže za to.
Is that true? Don't blame Snow. She had her reasons. Greenleaf was using her magic to help Crane and the Crooked Man.
Musíme se jí zastat.
That's why Snow wanted your tree burned.
That's not why.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me.
Oni tady úplně teď, vole, neřešej toho čuráka, oni tady házejí úplně hovna teď.
You hated Crane.
Somlouvám se za své vyjadřování, že oni neřeší toho čuráka, oni tady házejí hovna. No prostě, vole, jdou do nás, otáčej to úplně na druhou kolej.
And you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a crooked man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town.
Nabídla jsme jí práci.
And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can.
Things haven't been great for a while now, but we'll do better at protecting you from people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you, exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength.
Do you really think the Crooked Man cared about you? He just cared about your money. He cares about your obedience.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
Najednou. Všichni nám nadávali, pičone.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the
Georgie
murders.
was working for you. Bigby got a confession.
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke, especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town?
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maria.
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of
need...
course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let
killed
me just
them.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Já ho nemůžu zmrdat. Já ho nemůžu zmrdat. Já bych ho nejradši zmrdal. Víš co, už ať drží píču už.
Of course, yes. You're responsible.
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
Like what?
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
Snow had nothing to do with it. We all thought she was dead.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for mine.
This is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
That's
I
not
mean, a
true.
certain level of privilege should be afforded to...
To who?
This is how it's always been.
Yes. See, this is exactly to what I'm speaking. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers?
Už zase, vole, vy jste byli rozhodli, vy jste pičo, vole, prodejný holuby.
Judging you.
A já nemůžu nic reagovat, jako zatím se to vodí, já fakt nemám ani příležitost něco říct, jako...
You as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny. Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby! Miss White!
Excuse me, dear.
Taví.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's she doing here?
Ona nemá kletbu už. Ona nemá kletbu už.
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
Of course. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me.
Zmrde.
I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up.
Zmrde.
You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons.
Konečně můžeme mluvit.
Now it's my
Víš co?
turn to talk.
V takových letech.
How are you?
I
On
found
to neví.
Vivian's
Ty
body.
zmrde, seš v píči.
Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
I'm sorry, I don't think I know
Nerissa!
your-
My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me.
And this just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so.
On mě rád,
Ever.
jakoby, no.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me?
Oni zase rozhodnou
Me
jinak.
too.
Oni zase rozhodnou jinak.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well. No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
Nesmíte dělat takový
You're all
haluze.
rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable
Jestli to je
lives
u nich normální, hodíte do studny, tak
This is how
prostě
you want to
půjde.
repay all I've done for you.
What, you take two people's lives away and now you want mercy?
What did you expect to happen here? You're getting what you deserve.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
Souhlasím s tím.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
There
Maybe
will
she
be
has a
more
point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough bloodshed
So we get
already?
rid
It's
of
too
him.
dangerous.
Get him out of
We
here.
can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up!
Hej, Artamone, já ho poslouchám právě. Já ho nechci zabít, já nejsem takový zmrt, vole, vy byste přemýšleli, že vy ho chcete hned zabít, rozkrájet, rozřezat na stračky, píčo. Já chápu, že by měl být odstrašujícím příkladem pro další, ty vole. A když Mařka ho dokáže zaklet, vole, tak proč byste ho zabíjeli? Zase z nás budou vrahové, píčo, a jebnut kokoti a prostě... To prostě nespraví to město, to nespraví to chování všech, když ho zase zajebem, vole, a...
Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision. Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Hodíme to na sněhuru.
Why not?
Look, Snow should decide what we do with him. She's gonna be the deputy mayor,
But
so...
she's not the deputy mayor yet.
What about Bigby?
Vy kudy vyjebaný, fakt je.
About him? He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
Hele, já si myslím, že ta hra už pak ve dvojce to pokračovala, já bych ho normálně uvěznil. Jestli to ta bába umí, tak bych ho uvěznil.
Okay.
Fine. Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay. Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Záklej ho. Ukaž.
Just do what you think is right.
Zabít ho nebudem vůbec lepší. Ta komunita je malá. Jo, vole. Zabít ho nebudem vůbec lepší, než...
Yes, Sheriff.
Utrhnout mu hlavu. Artamone, vole. Proč mám pocit, že jsi mu utrhl hlavu, ochu? Proč mám prostě pocit, že jsi mu urval hlavu na tvrdo? To myslím, že jako někdo, kdo chce být Big Bad Wolf, jako tak to udělá nahned, jako. Já bych ho zatkl. Čet, vole, vy jste hrozně, já bych ho opravdu normálně zatkl a choval se chvilu. On se nechoval jako civilizovaný, já vím, nechci to tahat do real světa vůbec, jo. Na real světě jsou taky jako byty, jak se to řekne, ne? Rozsudky smrti ještě nějaký. Ale si zase měkký, já takovej jsem prostě.
Do what you think is right.
Everyone, I'm...
Not this way.
Jsem fakt naivní měkká kunda. Fakt naivní měkká kunda, fakt, že jo.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
Ta hra mě chce vynervovat.
Finish it, Sheriff.
To on chtěl. Mi to z tebe
You said you
pamatuje.
had a way to keep him from hurting people.
Wait, you
After
can't
what
be
he's
serious.
done, you're just gonna put
Já to nebudu rád.
him in prison?
This isn't the way, Sheriff.
You're doing the right thing.
Yes, there's a way.
Čet, já prostě dělám nepopulární rozhodnutí.
All right, do it.
Kdybych ho tam hodil, tak jsou zase nespokojení půlka, to nejde. Co je, píše se své tohle. Co mám jako?
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Ona Ona ho začaruje už, prostě tam šlo jenom o tvoje rozhodnutí, prostě.
Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might
Proč jdeš na farmu, kurva?
I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay.
Na farmu?
Great.
Co mám dělat jako? Nikdo nečekal, že ho nikdo nehodí do studny, ty vole. Se ta hra bugla, protože to vůbec nepočítalo s tím, že by ho někdo zatkl. No to jsme tam vůbec neměli, tuhle ukázku. No, jebe ti. To je on?
Not what I was expecting. Morning, crooked.
To je pohoda.
He's got a sharp tongue. I thought it would be better for everyone if he parted with it.
Thanks, Greenleaf.
Work is work, I guess.
Ale náhodou z tohohle mám dobrý pocit. I když někteří nejsou spokojení, tak...
Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Víš co, můžeme mu třeba, vole, nedávat jíst a tak, víš co tam... Ať uletí, víš čo, vole. Co bude dělat?
Okay.
Babka je s ním, to si nemyslím.
Great.
Uvidíme ve dvojce.
This fucking line.
Moc nic se nezměnilo asi. Krasoň, vole. Čekají na práci nebo na něco.
Oh, Mr. Wolf? Flycatcher left his keys.
Se snaží.
Right.
Ty pičo, ty lidi, dělej něco.
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of
To
this.
nezvládá.
We'll talk later, okay?
Jo, prosím tě, makej.
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Čekaj, no. To nás zampe buglo, ta hra předtím. Teď...
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Jak půjde, ne? Jak jde? Bude si jen tak propít.
ty krávo!
Au!
Počkej, chlapáku. Tak biskyt, jo, fakt to. Kapitán Omaha, hodě 50 korun, zdárek, kámo, zdravíme tě z Jesu. Z Jesu, co to je, bráško? Kde to je? Děkuju. Proč odjíždějí na farmu?
I'm going. Jesus.
No, oni neměli jet, teď jsme to ošéfili, jakoby ne.
We only have like 5 minutes.
Carry me for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit.
Jak to?
Forgot these.
Jsme mu to slíbili.
Oh, thank you.
To
I've
nechápu.
been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff.
A teď jsme jim...
Nice fucking day. Shit. Just go grab that, would you?
Chudák.
Sorry about all this. I tried to help.
Proč to nevyřešili? Jsme měli ty peníze.
Why the hell did she have to send me and my boy away, huh?
To nevím teda.
You promised me I'll get another chance. But Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby.
Chudák.
I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Si mu to slíbilo, no už bylo rozhodnuto.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her.
Yeah, sure.
I
Měl jim
couldn't
dát
take them all
peníze,
with me,
prostě máš jim dát
and
peníze.
She said she liked that one the best.
Má brouka, ne, pro ně.
It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
That's real nice.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
To je pičovina,
What's it
to mohlo
like at the
dopadnout úplně jinak.
farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go?
Ne.
I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
I'm sorry, TJ, but look on the bright side,
Dej mu
okay?
prachy, ne?
Plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah.
Oh,
You
no.
don't have to worry about the Mondays seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on. It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No. I'm, some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
So you wouldn't know, would you?
Ow!
Hej, seníky.
We're all set.
To mě
Bye,
sere.
Mr. Wolf.
To mě sere.
Goodbye.
Podle mě sere.
Hey, Bigby,
To mě zajímalo, jak bys to musel
where's
změnit.
your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
To je nefér, no.
Right, that's what I thought.
My jsme ty peníze vzali právě, velkou hodnotu peněz, jsem myslel, že jim to potom dá někde.
Saying goodbye?
Kapitán Omaha hodil 50 korun. Hej, z Jesu, to je jako město Jeseník, Olomoucký kraj, Jeseník, vím, brácho, děkuju. Zdravím, zdravím.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
You need to let that go. How are you gonna move on if...
Bigby, I know you're trying to help. But this is just something I need
Proto
to
jsem
do
jí to
on my own.
nesundával, protože byste to byla v píči.
Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily.
Tohle si nějak
Not
pamatuju,
sure
že
where
jsem
to
to
start.
nepobral nebo něco.
Faith, Lily and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of...
Jsem nepochopil, podle mě před těmi 5 lety.
Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the crooked man's allies.
Poslouchejte pozorně, četať, co to můžeme pak říct, teď to neříkejte.
If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
Narissa, what did you do?
I freaked out, okay?
Nepobírám.
I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the crooked man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us.
Vůbec nechápu.
I didn't want anyone to die over...
Co řekla? Co řekla? Jaký důkaz? Ty pičo, já jsem to vůbec nedokázal zhodnotit, hoši. Kurva. Ona zradila ty holky. Zabrala fotku Craina a Lily. Jako tu sněhurkovou Lily. A ona tu fotku, ona to práskla Georgiemu, aby mohli odejít.
For a picture.
So you sold them out?
No. Yes. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the
Jasný, a křivej muž.
good man. But then... Oh, God.
Fotku měla Fate jako páku, Nerissa je práskla, protože se bála. Ona chtěla použít fotku jako vydírání proti tím hajzlům. Jako, ale počkej, co na té fotce bylo jako za vydírání, jako rozumíš mi teď? Jakoby co s tou fotkou, jako, co by s tou fotkou, jako, dělal, jako, kdo? Rozumíte mi? Že Crane jebe Lily přeměněnou na sněhurku, no to já vím, a jako co je komu potom, nebo... Teď jako nechápu, co to jako je za páku, na koho, jako... Na Cranea možná, no. Páka. Na koho jinýho, jako je to páka. Byla Jambaro. Crane spojenství týpka, no já vím, no, jakoby. Cranea, no. Proč tam furt ty cigarety, vole?
Thank you.
Crane dělal s křivákem, no já vím, no, jakoby jo, no. Ale...
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the crooked man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the crooked man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth?
Pičo, vidíš, my jsme ho nezabili, čet.
It was true enough.
So you think that makes it okay to lie?
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her, just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them...
So, that piece of fabric I found near there, that was you?
Yeah, I cut my leg trying to get over the fence.
So you started all this?
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The crooked man was counting on that.
Počkej, ona tam dala hlavu Fate.
When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith.
První hlavu dala ona, ale potom před naším barákem byla hlava sněhurky.
Or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
That's not true.
It is. You've just never seen it before. But now you have.
Pičo, ty jsem z toho vyjetej, musíme to domrskat a...
You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do,
asi není zas takový mindfuck ten konec.
Or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you.
To budou nějaký teorie na YouTube a tak, no. Jasně.
The way you look out for each other and look out for us.
Snow doesn't really need me.
I'm sure that's not true. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town.
Je 12:30, čet, jsem vymaštěnej. Musíme si to pak probrat.
Finally, because you brought the crooked man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the crooked man, it was you.
You've changed this place. For better or worse. Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
No a teď udělá nějakou haldu, to si pamatuju. Něco udělá.
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
To řekla i ta mařka předtím. To řekla i ta mařka předtím. Ta Fate. To řekla i ta...
I need to tell you something. I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too. Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Did Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Co je do píči?
I'll see you around, Wolf.
Kámo, to může být Faith. Ty nevíš, kdo je kdo, vole? Ty nevíš, kdo je kdo? To řekla přesně předtím. No ty nevíš, kdo je kdo? Tohle mohla být Fate, tohle mohla být celou dobu Fate, která se prostě překombila do tady tý a úplně to zamotala všechno do hoven a přitom je volná, přitom prostě přežila, přitom to obchcala, úplně totálně to obchcala. Prostě ona chtěla být volná prostě z toho a ona to třeba to úplně celý obsrala prostě ona, aby byla volná. Chápeš? Vypněte zapčet klidně. Zabili jste Georgieho, udělali jste soud, hodně lidí udělalo soud, sledujte ho, jste říkali 89% lidí.
Hell yes.
A 47%, skoro polovina lidí se rozhodlo ho zavřít. Vy a 8,4% jste zůstali potichu. Ty vlastně vůbec nevíš, ale my vůbec nevíme, jestli ta Fate, ta celou dobu od začátku, jak jsme ho potkali, řekla nám ty stejné hlášky, tohle byla ona. Tohle mohla být reálně ona. Nerissa mohla být prostě Fate. Normálně natvrdo. Celou dobu. Ona mohla se měnit prostě všelijak podle toho, aby se z toho ona dostala. A ona se z toho dostala prostě. Predátor EU, děkuji za 10měsíční resub. Děkuji, vítej zpátky. No hele, rozhodně bude spoustu teorií. Yes. Teorií na netu, jako co a jak, ale podle mě se všechno možná dozví na... Asi mu ohledně krásky, jasný. Asi peníze, ne, tohle nebude pravda, no. Neasí práci. To asi při něm, když ho chtěla Sněhurka poslat na farmu, přijal si ho brouka, si byl, že ho dáš Sněhurce. Tohle nejme si šlo změnit. Jiný konce asi ne, jenom jinou odpověď, jako jiná odpověď, to, co jsi udělal tomu týpkovi. Vždycky se tady potkáš s touhle maškou na konci. Podle mě vždycky se potkáš s touhle ženskou na konci. Takže ona celou dobu, to je halus, pokud tam mají prostě elixír očarování, tak prostě my nevíme, jestli tohle není ta Fate na tvrdo. Celou dobu prostě. A mohla obětovat jako kolem sebe lidi, aby se dostala prostě pryč. Prátore EU, děkuji za 10měsíční resub a děkuji Domstr za 4měsíční resub. Děkuji chat, docela jsme to zvládli, jsem rád, že jsme to dneska domrskali. Nevíme prostě, ty vlastně nevíš. Nechápu, co s těma cígama, no. Ona byla jediná, ona nepičovala na naše cíga, že jo, na začátku. My jsme Fate na začátku dali cígo. Všichni, kterým jsme nabídli cígo, pičovali, co je to za cíga. Každý řekl, co to kouříme zašit, furt tam bylo něco s cigárama. Úplně na začátku jsme možná dali cígo tý Fate a ta nic neřekla. A ona teď dostala cígo a taky nic neřekla, i když v té situaci. Ta Fate měla ráda ty tvoje. Nerissa ne, když si ji vyslýchal. Ano. Jo no, cože, takže kdy se prohodili jako? Protože my jsme mu vyslýchali, what the fuck? Neřekla nic, tak asi teď byla v morfech, už věděla, co kouříme za cíga. Dívej, cíga Huffenpuff, to tam prostě jde hrozně vidět. To je v píči. To je v píči. Kdo je kdo? No to na to nepřijdem. Pokud to někdo nikdy neřekl, tak to na to nepřijdem. Nemůžeme si zahrát jenom ten konec, ještě s tou, abych si to poslechl ještě jednou. Je to ono. Když to už páčet, já chci ještě to slyšet jednou. Musíme jí podat ruku nebo něco. Nebo něco jiného. Píči, nejde přeskočit nějak. Z toho to asi ale nepoznáme, vole. Za ramíku, vole. Jo, ona se pak, ta Lily přece proměnila na trolici. Ze sněhurky na trolici se proměnila potom. Ale jsou to jenom teorie. Otázka je, zda to řeknou v té dvojce. Děkuju, chat, že jste tady byli, děkuju moc za podporu. Já to ještě jednou zčeknu. A... Ale tohle asi nešlo změnit, chat, ale... Marku, děkuji za rýsta 4měsíční. Šlo to změnit tohle, tak to mě sere. Přitom jsme řekli, že to vyřešíme. Asi jsme dali sněhurce moc... Asi jsme dali sněhurce moc jako power. Víš, jak to myslím. Pičo, má bych si tu dvojku lupl hned příště. Děkuju, Marku.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
I'm sorry, TJ, but
Kurva, já jsem ty Mařce vůbec nerozuměl, ty věty, to je tak složitý. Ona mluví, kdyby se přeřekla aspoň, tak je to vyřešený. Víš, kdyby se prostě přeřekla. Když se ptal zrcadla na Faye, tak ti řekl, torty jsou apečtění, přitom kdyby byla mrtvá, tak by to našlo jako jejího otce. Ale kámo, kdo na to má přijít?
Hey, Bigby. Where's your friend, Colin?
Kdybychom to nehráli spolu. Kdyby jsme, hoši, to nehráli spolu, tak já bych ten konec asi nedokázal jako pobrat, o co přesně jde. Fate se věděla schovat, tak počkej. No, nejlepší hrát znovu všeho si všímat. Hele, už to po třetí hrát nebudu, to ne, ale...
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah.
Že je očarovaná.
I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
To uhne z toho.
It's okay. I get it.
To ona uhne, to jí nepůjde sundat. Mě totiž napadlo...
Listen, I came here because I have to tell you
Řekni
something.
víc, no. Pšt, hej, chat, poslouchejte. Poslouchejte
It's
dobře.
about what happened to Faith and Lily.
A my si myslíme, že ona je Fate, jo? Takže v tom případě... Je mrtvá tady ta někde, ta Nerissa.
Not sure where to start. Faith, Lily and I, we had the...
Fate, Lily a ty jste měli plán. Najít způsob, jak odejít, jasný. Rozumím.
This plan. We're gonna find a way out.
To by bylo jasný, Linksy. To ne.
The pudding and pie for good.
To by jsme tady o tom
But then
nespekulovali.
Faith decided to get some
Fate se rozhodla mít páku.
leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together.
Co když se teď přiznává jako Fate sama za sebe?
The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the crooked man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence? I had to.
Ona šla prásknout, no.
Narissa, just tell me what happened.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the crooked man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing.
No.
Maybe
Už chápu.
try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him.
Ona se jenom vyděsila, že to mají a prostě řekla, nech nás bejt, máme důkaz, vyserem se na to a že to zkusej za pár let se odsej dostat.
And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
Teď to chápu, že se je trochu snažila chránit, jako, ale řekla to na ně, nemusela to říct.
So you sold them out?
No. Yes. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the crooked man. But then, oh God.
Sáhnout na ruku, říká, řekni mi víc. Dáme teda.
What happened? Can you tell me anything else?
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there as he was telling me this.
No a co když Fate nestoupila dovnitř, ale Fate tam seděla a napráskala je, aby se z toho dostala ona.
Faith walked in and I had to watch while Georgie.
Wait, so Georgie...
Myslím, že Fate seděla a dívala se na ně, jakoby, třeba.
Georgie told you all this? Not the crooked man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the crooked man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
So you think that makes it okay to lie?
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
Ono to má vlastně jako být jednoduchý, ta konverzace, ale potom...
Walked her over here, and I left her.
You were trying to get my attention. So you started all this.
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get for...
Pokud je to Fate, tak dokázala všechno, co chtěla. Dostala se ven, není začarovaná, protože se zrušilo kouzlo. Křivej muž je v píči, všichni jsou v píči a ona může odejít.
Gotten all the time. The crooked man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way. We just fade. Like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith. Or Lily. Nobody cares.
Manžel Faith. No, tam byl manžel Faith. Byli, jo.
Cares about us. Not really.
That's not true.
Ty pičo, nevím, tak ale to nikde není jako vysvětlený, to je piči, to mě sere nejvíc.
You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
Hej, hoši.
Look, Bigby.
Ona to řekne, to je na schvál udělané, aby na konci řekl to samý, co Fate, a to ti vymindfuckuje hlavu, ale já hledám...
Maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would.
Vidíš, jak kdyby to řekla Fate, naslouchal si.
You knew when to show mercy And you brought justice to this town. Finally.
Co když byla Fate na začátku očarovaná, byla to Nerissa, pak zabili opravdu Fate. No, prostě nejde na to odpovědět, nevíme prostě, právě to je to, my nevíme vůbec, tady můžeme kombit všechny ty 3 postavy, můžeme kombit dohromady a nikdy na to nepřijdeme, kdo to je tohle. My nepřijdeme nikdy na to, kdo je tahle ženská. No, rozhodně to není Lily. O čem víme je, že to není Lily, ta trolka. Takže nevíme, jestli tohle je... No, počkej, vole. A proč? Počkej.
So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the crooked man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
Teď zavalí vál. On si vzpomene jak na ten hovor. Dívej, on si vzpomene na víc věcí. Tohle přesně udělala ta Fate, ale
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Přesně, úplně. Teď čekuj, teď si vzpomene na celou tu situaci. Že ty hlasy, kurva, tam byly psaný ty jména aspoň. On jí to řekl, ale na začátku. Víte, co mě napadlo za mindfuck, ale to už mě trošku hrabalo. Co když tohle je ta jejich pohádka? Jakoby, která se opakuje. Já jsem myslel, že se to furt opakuje. Proto si ji pamatoval předtím a tohle je ta pohádka, to je jejich pohádkový svět, jakoby. Oni nejsou z jiného světa, tohle je jejich pohádkový svět. Proto říkal, to je jedno, vole, vyserte se na to, už jsem, vole, v Matrixu, palici, ne. Jakože se to opakuje prostě, už se stalo třeba 30krát, že se to tam furt takhle jedou dokola prostě. Rozumíš? Chápeš mě? Ale to je jedno. To je...
You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too. Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
Co to je za hesla? Teď to řekl. Teď to řekl. Ta věta to řekla. Fate skryla svoji krásu, aby opustila království. Slyšíš to? Ona to udělala do té ostrý kůže dřív. Takže teď skryla svoji krásu, aby mohla utíct z království. Ona se skryla znova. Chápeš? To je z její pohádky. Já vím! To je z té pohádky, kde žila dřív. Ona dřív. A teď to udělala znova, ale jinak, vole, rozumíš? Udělala to znova, ale jinak. Použila očarování, aby se z toho dostala zase prostě pryč.
Used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests.
Potřebuje na Fate udělat víc testů. Proč?
I hope you find what you're looking for. I'll see you around, Wolf. Prostě vál. Tak jo, kunibádi, jako dobrý, ne? Já si myslím, že jsme dobře zahráli.